Hello guys, today I patch my project Housefly. It's now version 0.2 and I added logic random movement and A star for AI event editor. It's really similar to character editor, so there are some things to work on, but it's working. Rendering, there was a problem with rendering. Like before, also from other patches I added the entities. You can take and create an event and put it to entities and fix and mixing with the data, and that's how I like added this game. And you can use data and logic at the same time in different files. Rendering map, there's also rendering map, also player logic, but the player logic currently is just a simple movement. And what also we have to, we also have to entities. Right, before that it wasn't in engine, it was like in different files, but right now it is in engine currently, those features new. Also I changed like added layer and type for character template and event. Let's jump into the code how it's look like for now. So let's go to the commission, and there's a path finding the event creator, right? Event creator, we have, alright, it's useless. Alright, we have AI functions. That's the file that I used to. It's basically a random movement. It's simple random movement. And here we have a star hole. To be honest with you guys, I like understand this like 90% of this code, and even like for now I need to like look at this and think about this, because this algorithm A stars, for me it's pretty hard to understand it, and it took me like a few days to understand how it's worked. I think A star is the best, like what I was searching, the best by finding for games. I'm really interested if like there are better by findings or something like that. Alright, so also we have a AI logic, and as you can see this is a map for functions, and what I made, it's basically I will maybe show like how it looks like, maybe Papa, and it's how am I like mixing the data and logic with this. It's, let's say we have a data that is created, right? We have also logic that is created, and there are in different files data as logic. Data is in JSON file, data JSON file, and logic is in Python. But in data there's also a logic map for logic. We're going to entities, I mean data. Oh right, I forgot I deleted, so let's jump into the my engine and create some data. Let's name Figo, symbol F, save, export, yes, layers, back, enemy, create some for test, enter toggle, symbol T, save and export, yes, enemies, back. Alright, let's jump into map. The map, it's for now, it's basically it's saving the lists of the map, and for now for smart projects it's not that bad, but after what I saw, when you have more layers and the maps are much bigger, and adding some maybe textures in future, the game will have much more memory, taking memory. So I think about this to change it, this map, how to maybe like you have like the, instead of like layer 1, layer 1 and the map, layer 2 and the map, you will have the just layer, and it's like in dictionary, and it's have how many layers, numbers, like something like that, size, like I don't know, maybe like Y, it's like 7 x5, something like that. I will show you how it also looks like in before my on my last devlog I show you guys how it looks like, but I can again show it. So let's see how it looks like, this game map. Let's export it. Let's go to the data to show you guys the map data. Alright, I have a problem with reading, even it's my program. Alright, so it's the map. So yeah, it's pretty confusing, to be honest, for now. But I will leave it, how it's build this, how it's creating map for now. Let's go to the event and let's take a player and file path, get export, event creator. Right, so we have some error. Let's try to fix it, this error. Character, event character, it's the event creator, and basically it's on here, right, mode as file, no such reductionary events. Alright, it's basically because of a file, right? So event creator, data, file path, player, get export. Right, I know what's the problem. It's because I didn't add the feature to create folder with events. So for now we're going just add the folder events. RMPy, let's create event player Pico, Alright, let's create another event, enemy toggle. Right, the object empty, that's a empty object. It's basically, it's a template for what you can put it. It's, you can put it everything basically, like what I think, what you can put it for now, as you can see. But in future I have like idea to put what you can everything, put it here. Even also, as you can see, I added data and logic. That's the map. That's the map for this. You know, that's containing also logic. Map for logic. And for now, it's creating 8 move direction, and it's also for enemies, but you can edit this as like this. Let's event players. No, we don't need to player. A player has a good logic. For enemies, we're going to change. Yes, toggle logic. Let's change it. Movement. Let's change to none. And for pathfinding, Alright, so let's jump into, you have A star, so we're going to type A star, see housefly back, and we're going to save it. Yes. As you can see, the logic is changed, movement has none, and pathfinding has A star. We're going to housefly. Oh my god, wait a second, exit menu. Yes. Alright, that's another bug that I forgot to fix it. Alright, but we have a player event and player enemy event. So we're going to entities, and first of all choose event. Which event? We have also printing the whole map. We're going to choose player. Let's choose player this and inserting into map. We have also priority. Currently it's not working, but the priority is for the event. If imagine this, like if event has event 1 has priority 1 and it is on the same layer, like on layer 2, and event 2 has priority 2, right? And these two events are on the layer 2. So what map should like render first? And of course it will be the event 2, because it has bigger event, right? So we're going to print this event. Let's print on this, I don't know, 4, 6, something like that, right? And we're going to change it, and for it's like choose a priority, right? We have the figure here, and for player enemy, let's say toggle and insert this on 1 1. Alright, and I will show you guys how it looks like. It's basically like this, right? We're going to back. Right, there's a problem, like it's exiting. Alright, and we'll show the error. I forgot to fix this. There's a problem with entities, because if I tap for now, it's something with problem priority. I didn't fix it. I don't understand for now how it's to fix, but I will work on this for now. But what? We need to do it again because it's not saved. Wait a second, let's do it again. But what I want to show you, it was priority this player. No. Chat. Event, alright, it's enemy. Toggle. Insert priority, let's say 1-1, and what I want to show you guys, if I tap priority 1, it's rendering these events because are on priority 1, right? But if I type 2, it's only showing priority 2, but there are no objects on priority 2. Create priority is not working on test game, but it's working for rendering in entities, right? So we're going to pick this. Alright, let's export this file. And there's again problem. Probably there will be the same bug. Let's go. It will be entities. Because it's not creating, because in data there are no folder entities. Alright, I will skip it, this part to. Alright, we have created entities file. As you can see, we have an entities and it's in a list. I remember, like, before I create this, the creator of entities was much worse. It was creating a whole map and on a coordination, and on some coordination it was putting the all data. It was so buggy, like garbage, literally. I couldn't stand this, but it works somehow, but the code was much complex. I wish, wait a second, it should like have test main. I will show you guys something really interesting, but also I will show you what I think you want to see. It's the game. It's basically opening in terminal. And as you can see, the enemy is following me. And I can't do shit to run away. But yeah, that's it. Looks like, and I can also go out of the map, and there are no index error because player event has position, his own position. So even if he has like 50-50, it will be on 50-50, but it will not rendering on the map. And the enemy stopped chasing me because there's like, because of the size of render map. It's like it's not seeing me. It's a pretty cool feature that it happens for mistake, to be honest. And I want to show you what's happened also for mistakes, because also the layering, it's working. It's working really good, and I did something that I think it shouldn't work, but it's working. Let's say we're going to add some texture on layer 1. Let's say A, right? For second texture will be at S for second layer, and for third layer we're going to add D. Alright. So as alright, we can see the A as D, right? So if I will go on D, I'm here, right? I'm here on D, and because the layer it's on the third layer. I'm also on C, S, and because I'm on the layer 1, I will show you. Entities, I'm on layer 1, also like the toggle is on layer 1. And when I go to the A, I'm above on layer A. Its events have a priority. They have a bigger priority than the events. Even if like they will have like events priority minus 50 or something like that, they will still have bigger priority than the texture, and it happens because of, wait a second, it's because of this event logic check. It's because of this code. It's really I don't know, for some it's pretty complex for me. It has four loops, and it started with layers. It's reading the layer and it's putting the Y on 0, and also it's taking from layer 1 column, right? Column, so it's Y. Like we need to think about like it's the column list of list of the layer 1 for column, and the Y is a position X, and we also were setting X on 0, and if the Z is 0, so it's starting also the Z is 0 here, there's it's a less than 1. First of all, we're going to appending the list for every column, because if we're not going to do that, it will show our error is like out of index, or it will create unnecessary lists that we want to. Then after that we're going to appending row for we're going to appending a row for this empty list. So we're going to, if x when render, right, it's equals to this the render y, it will append. It's working because the render it's still equals to, like, I don't know, let's say the render equals 5, right? When there are 0 lists, it's a 0, right? But if there's a 1, it's something in the object here, something in list is a 1. And let's say like if there's a 5, render is a maximum, it's appending, right? It's appending here, right? And after that, if it ends the row, it's going, it's like here, and we're going to column again, right, again, and we're going to Z. The Y is again on 0, and the column is for X. X is also 0, but there is still there, but there for now it's a 1, so it's skipping this part, and we're going to here, and it's not happening here because the render it has the maximum 5. The line is equal to 5 for now. The render is equal to 5 because we was appending those lists and also the row, whole row. and also we were adding the first layer for texture, and we need to guys remember that they were adding layer 1 texture, right? Texture. It will be kind of complex with this, and so when it's 0, it goes here, and we're going to append the entities, and also render, and also rest of the texture. For now, first of all, it takes the entity, and there's a list of entities like here, right? It's checking, all right, we're seeing there's entity, all right, entity data is the same shit, and we have like 1, and that's the best part, because the z is equal z1. For now, it's a z1, and it's a layer 1 for entities, but for now, for texture, the layer is 2. For entities, it's the z. It's pretty smart. For entities, there's the layer is 1, and for texture, it's a layer 2. And also, it's creating what is above, like it's and also it's rendering event above on the same level texture. Alright, I will like show you more. It's right, it's the y, x, right, it's appended here, symbol, right, entities. And we have a layers, and if the 0 is empty, and it shouldn't also it shouldn't be in string, it should be like a normal 0, but for now I have in string. I will in future change it to, and it's checking like if the layers equals 0. The 0 is like the something like it's invisible, right? The layers is 0, and the render yx not equals 0, it's passing, and it's going to the row. So, and this code, it means like this f condition is basically to not creating 0 above some texture or entity. Let's example right here. If there is an object like on a layer 1, also it's happen, right, it's layer 1a, right, and we are currently on layer 2, and if there is an object like on, is there something empty on layer 2, alright, but there's something on this render, so we're now going to render this 0, and because of this it's like the invisible object, and we are going to not rendering, and instead of we're going to render a row, right, we're going to render row, right, wait, if not equal, right, we're going to pass, but if there is something it's not equal 0, or it's render equals 0, it's going to go into else, right? And it will put something in from row, and now the part with this, how it's happening is that the entity it's still like it has more priority than a texture on the same layer, but on a bigger layer, texture on bigger layer, it has more priority than event because of this z and this render. The z, like it happens on I wrote this accidentally, this code, and the z The Z0, first of all, it's pre-rendering and texture 0. The zero the Z is 0 is a layer 1 for texture. It's rendering here first of all, and after that it's skipping this part, and then there's a Z1, so this means the texture 2 for texture, it's a layer 2 for texture, and it's passing this code, and this goes here. But for the entity, the Z1 is the layer 1 because the layer in data is equal 1, and after that it's like putting here, so this code is like above here, but it's a layer 2, so we're going to edit after this code if there's something above this entity, and we're going to Z2, and we're going like to check this, and alright, so we have for now entity 2, right? When if something before this code on Z1 was something, we're going to add a layer 2 entity because there's a Z2. But after that, if there is something on the layer 3 textures, we're going to add this above this entity, and it's so on, so on. It's working pretty clever. It's, I don't know, I have problem to explain this good. For bad English, it's a classic one, but I have really bad English, and I have problem to explaining some stuff. I'm working on this. That's why I'm recording the devlogs, and I think I should like recording maybe some gameplays. How I'm losing like in other games or something like that. Anyway, and yeah, that's it. I think so. Let's see if I have something. I have some problems. Wait a second. Like I think like I have some problem maybe for editor. Like the map, it's not working. Like I don't know. Let's say object, alright, it's not working. Everything. Let's see what's happening on. You know, you saw the this entity, and when I go here, it's also alright. It's much. I don't understand clearly. It's really weird back for me, but basically it shouldn't work. You know, it shouldn't work. Oh my god, what's happening? Alright, I'm going to make this editor, and enemies is working, alright, players is working, alright, events also is working, alright. I think, you know, my engine is going really pretty well. Like I'm working on this 5 weeks, and I learn only Python. I'm learning Python 10 weeks. Also not maybe like programming, because like I think like 2 or 3 years ago I was learning JavaScript. I didn't like it because I don't like the front end. Also, I was speedrunning this, you know, and I don't remember most of the stuff from that way. But for now, I still was like a junior, and what I remember was creating an how it's called. I was creating character creator for my custom RPG tabletop RPG game, Gothic, and so what? I think that was my biggest project, character creator on the side, and that's it. And also I was trying to make a chess, but you know, it's many things happens, and I back to programming, and literally I'm building a whole systems engine. It's the code. Is the one of the most problem with the codes? It's the the architecture of this code is really really spaghetti. You know, it's like imagine like, all right, you have like the menu here, all right, case, all right, but in other things like on here you don't have these things because it's in a file event editor, and other small changes. It's like because of this that I'm learning something new stuff, that I'm learning like something like I have new ideas what I could change it, how to approach the problem, and instead of refactoring, I'm adding these ideas. It's basically mixing this whole code, and it's really spaghetti-o. I think that's it, right? The next updates will be for will be blah 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 blah. It will be let's see the changelog. I have really problems with rendering stuff. On collision object and adding condition logic, right? For collision objects, for event it will be not some problem, but I'm thinking about textures. I think I shouldn't make a collision for texture, but anyway, I'm going to add this, the collision of the texture. Maybe like I will create the file that I will I will have a list of the texture and have like, alright, the 0 for this texture, it will be non-collision, and 1 it will be a collision, something like that. And condition logic, I want to, for condition logic for now, I want to only add text that it's showing the text. If I'm on this tile, it's showing the text, and maybe like the exiting game, and it, you know, for ending game, etc. After that, I don't know, but I also to create also the change the event creator, add the feature some to create, like I could also create event creator. Wait a second, but maybe I'm tripping for now. Creator, event creator, but what? Wait, am I just create event creator, not even what? Wait, I added event editor. It's working. Wait. Oh. Event creator, it works? How it works that it's working? What the fuck? What am I thinking? Oh my god. I'm tripping. I'm just tripping. Alright, I think I will just end this for now, this devlog. It's pretty shit. No one's gonna watch this anyway. See ya.